We are back again in the undisclosed location. Look at it, YouTube. Video 50. Video 50, and I decided I was going to come to a different location to do something in nature. And as you'll see, the channel is called something different. It's called T-shirt Bro. And I had to be real with myself and come to terms with the fact that I have become a T-shirt bro. But not any T-shirt bro. We're only wearing one brand, but that's for another video. In this video, I actually want to break down all these apps that I've been building and the reasons why I've decided to change their names and the reason why I'm only focusing on one app right now. Let's start with Exit Math. So I built this app specifically because I believe from my own work and my own research that many YouTubers, creators just don't have a handle on their business. You know, you watch things like Shark Tank, Dragon's Den, and all the time people are asking, hey, what's your numbers? And people just don't know, right? So this app specifically, which I built for Mac users, Mac OS, you can do your bookkeeping, you can do all of your KPI metrics. So if you want to go to see Alex Hormozi, right? You want to go all the way over there yonder to acquisition.com headquarters, and he's going to ask you, hey, what are your numbers? You need to know exactly what they are. And on Exit Math, you'll be able to do that very quickly. There's a dashboard. It's got all of your data on there. And it's got bookkeeping, as I said. You can read your charts. You can even, let's have a look here. I built so much that I forgot. You can actually check your pipeline, right? If you got customers, clients, you can see who's in the pipeline, who needs what. And you can also check your burn rate, which is very important. So these are all T-shirt bro Japanese, right? What I'm talking to. You might be thinking, Bobby, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Why you call T-shirt bro? And why you in an undisclosed mountainous location? Well, I'll get to that. But the point is, you need to know your business numbers at all times, okay? So that's what Exit Math is designed for. I changed the name. It was Brilliant Business, and I changed it up to Exit Math because if you did want to sell your company, you need to know what the math is to exit, hence the name. I'm going to get a drink, and I'm going to leave this in. For the culture. Ribena. 75 pence, imagine that. So let's put this on here for a second while we pull up the next one. The freedom when you don't have to worry about editing. We're not going to litter in the countryside. I'm going to keep it clean. Lovely. So the next one, KPI done. Now, this was called Brilliant Data before. Very drab, very boring. KPI done is what it says on the tin. You become a key performance indicator done with this app. So for everyone who's doing marketing, you're doing things like tracking where the traffic's coming from. I started to think about this. I'm like, I need tools like that. Can't just rely on, you know, TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, whatever. Like, I need to know my own data if I'm doing funnels, whatever. So this is for the funnel hackers, right? It's for the T-shirt bros who do a bunch of funnel hacking, all of that good stuff. So you can actually track your links on here, and you could see how many hits each link is getting, which is good because if you're doing different campaigns, you can then see, all right, I need to focus my energy over here. So it's a very simple app, really. There's a lot behind the scenes working in this app. You can add multiple links, as many as you like, right? Can track 20, 30, 40, 50 links. It doesn't really matter. But with this tool, you'll be able to see where all the traffic is coming from and where you need to focus and lock in. Now, for the next one, let me take a big sip here. Shine on me, Lord. Shine on me. The next one is DMs full. So this was called Brilliant Sales before. Again, very generic. I was getting bored of the names. It was starting to become too corporate. And I'm like, bro, what are you actually doing here? So I changed the name. Hey, an eagle. I changed the name and I made sure it was something relevant to today. All right, it's falcon or eagle is circling me and I don't know if it's going to take me out or not. You're not strong enough. Anyway, focus. DMs full. So that's what you want, right? You want your inbox full. You want your DMs full. You want your text messages full. All right, there's two circling me now, bro. Like, come on, I'm not your food, bro. There's plenty of rabbits and stuff. Focus. DMs full. You want your inbox full with customers and people saying, yes, I'm going to buy your product. So if you don't know how to track the leads, nurture the leads, communicate with the leads, see how many leads are converting, you have no clue what's going on in your business. So I'm the guy, right, who studies all the t-shirt bros on the internet. I'm the guy who actually went away and said, you know what, I'm going to listen to Hormozy. I'm going to listen to Sam Ovens. I'm going to listen to Myron Golden. I'm going to listen to all these guys and build systems to sell products for other creators and creator entrepreneurs. But I got to the point where I have like 16 apps. It's far too much. But I've built the systems where I don't need to actually work on them now. They all have in-app purchases. They're all downloadable from the App Store, and it makes life easy. So I took it one step further where with DMs full, where I would be tracking leads and nurturing them, etc., I don't have to do that, even myself. All I have to do is make videos like this, come to beautiful locations, put the tripod up, put the phone in, plug in the Wonderland mic, and boom, we're in the game. I tell people about the products, and then they go buy the products, right? They go download them, they go use them. But for you, you might be selling a product where you need to speak to customers on a regular basis. And I built this for you, bro. I built it for you. Like, don't you understand this? Like, I slaved away for about 19 months, tapping away on the screen, right? Becoming t-shirt bro. So I can give you information with just a t-shirt. Well, obviously other stuff as well. But you know what I'm trying to say? I worked hard to give you these tools, and DMs full is that one. I'm telling you, bro. DMs full is that one if you want to nurture your sales leads and know what the heck is going on. I was working with a client, can't disclose too much information, but they had a $500,000 problem a month. They didn't know what was going on with their leads. So I built this tool with them in mind. And then I was like, there's probably a lot more people who don't have all of this information in the tools. And because I was building and doing this service, I know exactly what is required to nurture these leads. So there's a bunch of software out there. Don't get me wrong. You're going to be like, hey, t-shirt bro, Bobby, right? There's this software, there's that software. True. But most of these softwares have information and tools that you don't even need. I just built the things that you actually need to nurture your sales leads, the thing that you need to see what the heck is going on with all of this traffic that you're getting from Facebook ads, etc., right? That's why I built it. So DMs full is for like the guys who really just want to get a handle on all of that. 200 views is next. 200 views, let me tell you this. Let me sit down for a second. For all those YouTubers, creators who are stuck on 200 views, every time you do a video, you're like, damn it, why am I getting 200 views? I'm sick of this. Well, it's because you don't know how to make great content. That's the first thing. So I built a tool that helps you write scripts, because you might not be the person who's charismatic and got riz and just goes out in public and speaks to people, right? I used to be that guy, but then I become t-shirt bro, where I'm tapping away on my laptop and iMac, and I just like stop doing these things. And I'm like, what happened to you, bro? You've become the people who you're always talking about. You become a t-shirt bro who's Japanese on the internet, giving information, giving value, right? And you're losing your charisma, bro. You as a previous musician, like a stage performer, you're used to thousands of people in front of you and you just turn it up, right? So I had to tap back into that. And the only way I figured I could do that was become t-shirt bro. So you might be a person who doesn't know how to write scripts. 200 views, literally, if you see here in the post, it's gonna teach you how to write a script. Like, you don't have to go do 5,000 videos on YouTube. You just read this in the app. Carby Lamb Hams, you know, it's right there. I built that. You can then check all your thumbnail design. So once you design your thumbnails in Canva or Photoshop, you then put them into the app and you can see, before they go into YouTube, you can see, this one's good, this one's not good. This is how they look, big, small. Another useful tool. If you got a podcast, you can manage all your guests on there. You can calendarize all of these dates and see who's coming on the show, who you want to get on the show, like a wish list. You've got all of these things, right? You've literally got an ideation tool. So we all know you need to have plenty of ideas in the bag, right? You need the ideas in the bag so you can get to work. And when you're ready to shoot, you just go to the idea, you start writing, and it's like a conveyor belt. That's how I designed 200 views. It's for creators who are business owners who want to make content, but they don't want to have to think about all of this stuff all the time, locations and what do I have to talk about. Conveyor belt, idea, script, proofread the script, finish draft of the script, email the script, and then you go to production. It's easier that way. And this 50th video, well, I wanted to do something different, something special, right? Come out to the beautiful UK, United Kingdom, Great Britain countryside and catch a little vibe, because in a couple months time it's not going to be like this. We won't see the sun. So I'm embracing it. I'm coming out of t-shirt bro haven and into heaven. And 200 views is that application that can help you get on the way. So this video, by the way, is not me slanging all of my apps. I'm just telling you because I'm on 50th video. This is a celebration, right? Celebration of all the work that has been done over the past 18 months for you, bro. I did the work for you. It's a shame my Ribena is finished. This is such a classic. I should have bought 5 of these. Made with real fruit. So, 200 views, exit math, KPI done, DMs full. These 4 apps literally can run your entire business and create a business. Exit math is to handle all of the day-to-day operational stuff. You could then hire someone to do that and just use that app to manage the business. DMs full, this is like your salesperson, right? 200 views, this is your creative person. KPI done, this is your creative marketing person, right? You want to track where all these links and what's going on with them, all the activity. So that's all you need. You don't need to do anything crazy. And I know you're going to be thinking, t-shirt bro, how much are these apps? Because I've got about $1,000 worth of subscriptions already. I don't need more. And I understand that. I did originally make these apps just a one-time purchase, but people complained. So I was like, okay, if you don't want to pay $250, I'll just charge you $20 a month. It's nothing that crazy, but the value, the value that you're going to get extracted from using these apps is a game changer. The reason I'm out here doing whatever I'm doing is because everything I've built now is automated. I don't actually have to do that much, right? I don't have to do that much. And it's a beautiful feeling, but it took a lot of work. I'm just going to keep it real with you, bro. It took a lot of work. Now you're probably thinking, I don't care, just give me the value, and that's fine. So for those people, if you want to manage your business in a even better and more efficient way, Exit Math is for you. If you want to manage leads, you want to nurture leads, DMs Full is the one for you. Struggling as a creator, 200 views, and if you want to track all your data, it's KPI done. It's as simple as that. And we're gonna wrap it up because we have innocent bystander wanting to park. So, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Baby, now you be my type. I want to show me the same eyes. She know I'm one of a kind.